Hey guys, hi. It's been so long since I've talked to you guys. It's insane. And I know I kept saying, I'm gonna tell you soon, I'm gonna tell you soon, but honestly, you guys, I didn't even know myself. Okay, so the reason why I was away so long is because in early, I would say January 2018, I started having health problems. I wasn't really knowing what was going on with me. At first, I was just feeling tired a lot, and then I started taking my iron pills because I'm supposed to be taking iron pills. And I stopped for a while, so then I started feeling really tired, and I started taking my iron pills. And then sometime in February, I started getting like rapid heart rate, and it just was really freaking me out, scared the crap out of me. I was started to have stomach aches, and I was started urinating a lot, and I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, what the heck is going on? So my fiance at the time, he took me to the ER, and I was only there for I think 2 hours or so, just a few hours. They took my urine, they took blood work, they did an EKG on me. My heart was fine. He said my urine was fine. He said if I wanted to go home, if he sees anything in the blood work, he'll call me. So I went home. Now, he never called. Nothing, nothing was wrong according to my blood work, my urine samples, anything. I thought, oh my God, maybe it's just anxiety. I don't know. So a little bit more time went on, and I was still having these symptoms, stomach pains and everything. I started taking apple cider vinegar because I thought maybe it was my gallbladder, because I have had problems with my gallbladder before. So I started taking apple cider vinegar, and it was kind of really burning my stomach. I have a really sensitive stomach. I don't know, all the sensitivity to my stomach started in the beginning of January 2018. I don't know what, still to this day, I don't really know what's going on with that. So my family doctor had passed away about a year prior to that. So I had to go and look for a new general practitioner. I can't even speak. I had to go look for a new general practitioner, so I found one. And she did all kinds of tests on me. She sent me for a CT scan, um, blood work, an ultrasound on my upper abdomen. So I went for that, and I went back to see her when she got the results, and she said that my gallbladder was fatty, it had sludge in it. Sorry, it had sludge in it. So she just said cut back on anything fatty. I relied mostly on cheese to get my protein. Meat and cheese to get my protein and my calcium, because when I take calcium supplements, it just upsets my stomach. So I was relying on that for my calcium, but I had to stop taking that. I wish I can get into every little detail with you guys about everything that's happened over the last year, but it will take forever, and I have like 33 minutes. Actually, I have like 27 minutes left on the phone, so I'm going to try to get everything in, hopefully in under 27 minutes, because I really don't want to talk to you guys' ear off for 30 minutes. I'm sure you really don't want to see a 30-minute video anyways. So all those things came back fine. When my blood work came back, she checked me for everything, all my nutritional stuff, your cholesterol, your B12, all that stuff. I ended up going back into her another time because I started having burning when I went to the bathroom. So I went back to her, saw her again. She said I had a UTI. So she gave me a prescription for an antibiotic. So I went home, I took the antibiotic. I didn't feel like it was doing anything at all. So I went back to see her when I was done. I waited a few days till, after the prescription was done, and I went back to see her. She took my urine, and she said that my urine was exactly the same. It didn't improve. So she gave me another antibiotic for a week, and I took that one. Went back to see her, and she said that it's almost gone. So she gave me a prescription for a few more days to make sure that it was going to be completely gone. So I went home, and that night I started having problems. Like, I was eating and it was feeling like my food was not digesting. It just felt like it was sitting there like a brick. So I think it was the next day. Yeah, it was the next day in the afternoon. I went to the ER again. I was in the ER for 14 hours, you guys. 14. Yes, 14 hours. My blood pressure was really elevated, but I know for a fact that a majority of that was because I was stressed the hell out. My CT scan came back fine. Everything came back fine. She said that my vitamin D was a little low. When she checked in on my blood work, my vitamin D was a little low. Anyways, when I went into the ER and I was there for 14 hours, they did blood work on me 2 times because they wanted to make sure that it wasn't my heart, because heart problems can lead to digestive problems as well. So they did an EKG, they did an X-ray because I had already had a CT scan. They wanted to do a CT scan on me, but I told them I had already had one. So they did an X-ray and an EKG, blood work, urine sample, all of that. I was there for 14 hours. It was so busy in there. I was so stressed out. I didn't get home until like 4 o'clock in the morning. So basically, by the end of the night, he says, you still have your UTI. And I'm thinking, well, no shit. I said that when I came in, that I still had my UTI. But he said that the antibiotics my doctor gave me wasn't good enough for a UTI. That's not usually what they prescribe. But I made sure I told the doctor at the ER. My doctor prescribed me that antibiotic because I'm allergic to a lot of the antibiotics. So there's that. So I had to see an allergist, which I went to see. And now I have to go back to her and see her 3 months in a row. And I'm going to be exposed to, I have to consume these antibiotics one at a time. So 1 month I'm going to go see her, take the antibiotic, stay there for 3 hours so they can keep an eye on me to make sure that I don't go in an anaphylactic shock. And then I'm supposed to go home and let her know if I have any side effects of that. So, and then the following month, I'm going to go back to her and take a different antibiotic and so on and so forth for 3 months in a row. So that's one thing. And another thing is I wanted to go see my doctor. I think it was the day after I went to the ER or a couple days after I went to the ER. I wanted to see my doctor, but she was away at a medical conference. So I went to see a doctor that was covering for her. And he sent me for ultrasounds again. So I had to go for more ultrasounds, all on my upper abdomen, my lower abdomen, and internally, like vaginal. If you're a guy and you don't want to hear this, just exit out of the video. I totally understand. But so they did that, and they when the results came back, they said that my uterus lining was a little too thick. It was too thicker than it's supposed to be, and so I had to make, from that point forward, I had to make an appointment to see a gynecologist. Also, they said that my urine was retaining, or my bladder was retaining urine. So I have to see a urologist, which I will see my urologist next week. I haven't even seen my urologist yet. It took 8 months for me to see this urologist. My gynecologist, I saw her in September. She had to do a biopsy on my uterus. I had to go back and see her 3 weeks later. She told me I had hyperplasia. So I'm like, okay, what is that? And basically, you guys, it's just my uterus, the cells of my uterus were starting to change. And if I don't get rid of it, it can turn to cancer. Okay, so she said the good news is it can be treated. And I was like, oh, really? I was like all excited. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to take a medication or something, right? She's like, it's an IUD. I was like, okay. And she was like, I could put it in today. Do you want me to put it in today? And I said yes, because for one, her office is extremely far away from my house. Secondly, I'm like, the sooner I get it in, the better, because no, I don't want cancer. Thank you very much. So I went to the pharmacy and I got the IUD, and they put it in, which, you guys, it may not be like this for everybody, but for me, it was extremely uncomfortable, and I have like a really high pain tolerance, but for me, even that was like really uncomfortable. But along this whole time, like throughout this whole time throughout 2018 until I got the IUD put in. My anxiety was through the freaking roof, and I had high blood pressure. I would say the first half of the year, it ended up sorting itself out. I got the IUD put in, and it's really funny because like as soon as I got the IUD put in, the anxiety went away. And so I started doing a lot of research. Actually, throughout this whole year, throughout all of 2018, I was doing a lot of research about all my symptoms and everything. And I ended up finding out that I was having a hormonal imbalance, which ended up causing the hyperplasia. And I found out that progesterone, if it's too low, can cause anxiety. Well, I was having really super bad anxiety and panic attacks for the 3 months before. Once a month for 3 months before I actually had the IUD put in, I had panic attack every single month. And I think it was around the time, like about a week before my period was due, I was having panic attacks. So anyway, when I got the IUD put in, all that went away. I don't have panic attacks anymore. I still have, anxiety, but not really super bad. Like, I told my closest subscribers that I didn't really want to come back to YouTube until I knew everything. But unfortunately, I'm not going to know everything right away, because when I go see my urologist next week, I know this because my mom just went to see her urologist and she's having issues as well. And he's sending her for ultrasounds and a cystoscopy. And the cystoscopy she won't be able to get in to get one until about 3 or 4 months from now. So by the time I find out what is going on with me, it's going to be a year after my appointment was made. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to start YouTube. I already know what's going on with my uterus and stuff, and I already know what's going on with the anxiety and everything. All of that is out of the way. I already know about all that. I don't know what's going on with my bladder yet. So when I do know, I will let you guys know. I'm just trying to remember, did I forget anything? Because my doctor said that I had the sludge in my gallbladder. I actually was already starting to watch what I was eating before, but I just continued to watch what I was eating. And so in 2018, I lost 69 pounds because I was just being really careful about what I was eating and everything. So yeah, I was able to lose 69 pounds, and I'm still losing. Over Christmas though, I gained 9 pounds, but I lost the 9 pounds plus 2 more. So yeah, I'm doing really well. I have my weak moments. I'm not perfect. Everybody cheats every now and then. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I lost 69 pounds last year, and I'm pretty proud of that. And I'm just going to keep on working on it and getting the weight off. Ugh, what is going on with my shirt? It's like all over the place. So yeah, that's basically it, you guys. My fiance and we broke up in August. It was August 2nd. We're no longer together anymore. He's already moved on. He's already actually with somebody else. Yeah, I'm just gonna, stay single for a while, work on myself. I've spent the last, I would say, I don't know, since I was like 18, I've been in 3 long-term relationships, and I was engaged with each person, and it seems like when you say, yes, I will marry you, from that point forward, they change. It's like, oh, I have her now, so I'm just going to be however I want. Like, it's like there's somebody else until they know they have you, and then all of a sudden there's somebody else. I don't know. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. I really don't care anymore. But yeah, anyway, he's moved on. I've moved on. I didn't move on to another relationship, but I've moved on to a relationship with myself. Like, I'm working on me. I'm not interested in getting in a relationship. At first, for a little while, I was really missing being in a relationship, and I was missing the closeness, the feeling of having someone. I don't know, I'm just missing the thought of being in a relationship. I love being in a relationship. I think it's amazing. It's great when it's with the right person. One of these days, maybe I will find that person again. But as for right now, I'm just focusing on myself and my health and doing things that make me happy, which is why I'm coming back to YouTube. I'm going to be posting a video on this look today. I just wanted to get this video out first so you guys can see it and, you know, understand that where I've been and whatever. And I just want to say thank you so much, you guys, for sticking around and staying subscribed to me. I know that I have lost some subscribers, but I've gained as well. I lose and gain, so I've lost a lot of people that were watching me before, I'm sure, but I know that there are a lot of you that stayed faithful to me and stayed subscribed to me. So I just want you guys to know how much that means to me. I really appreciate it, and I'm so happy that you guys stuck around. I'm looking forward to watching your videos again and stuff. I try to watch a few of you's videos every now and then, but like when I wasn't doing YouTube, I just wasn't feeling like being on YouTube at all. My health was crap. My anxiety was terrible. My relationship was going down the toilet. It was just, my life was kind of chaos, you know? So yeah, I just needed a break away from everything, and I think I really needed it, you know? And now I'm back in a better place, and I'm going to be back in your face. Like, I don't know, maybe I used to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing that again right away, but I'm going to be trying to put out videos as often as I can. Random days, not really sure when, but I do want to get back on schedule. I do want to go back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday eventually. Another thing is I'm not working either right now, so I'm going to be on a low to no buy. I'm basically just going to be buying things that I need, like foundation, concealer, my sponges and stuff like that. I'm not going to be buying any new eyeshadow palettes or anything like that. I did buy a new lipstick that I will review in another video. It's by Maybelline. It's this one. I will be reviewing that in a video. One of these times when I do a makeup tutorial, I'll use that lipstick and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just ask in the comment box below what you want to know, and I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability. If it's too personal, then I won't. But yeah, ask any questions down below and I'll try to answer it the best that I can without being too personal, you know, because I am kind of private. But I did want to let you guys know exactly what was going on with my health, because I got a lot of messages from you guys on Instagram, and I love you guys so much for caring. It means so much to me, you have no idea. It just really does. It really warms my heart and makes me feel, I feel like you guys are my family. You know, like you guys really care, and I appreciate that. So yeah, let me shut up, and I'm going to end the video now. And if you want to see how I did this look, I'm going to be posting it in a little while. So yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble on and tell you about my health. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.